I've made a lot of mistakes in my self-improvement journey. I started around 5 years ago with some big mental health problems. So I started to improve those. And when I've done that, I started to see a lot of these self-improvement YouTubers and I started to improve on everything. I started to gain a lot of knowledge about everything in life: business, social life, mental health, physical health, all that kind of things. I tried to learn everything and I tried to do everything. But little did I know that that was my biggest mistake that I made in my self-improvement journey. Because I've been trying to improve everywhere. I've been giving my energy to all these different kinds of self-improvement topics. And that led to that I'd made just really little progress in every little thing. Yeah, I made some progress. Yeah, I got a better physique. I got mentally healthier. I got a little bit more stable financial wise. I got a bit more social and all that kind of things, but I didn't achieve great results. And that was purely because I've been focusing on everything at a time. And when you are on a self-improvement journey, that is not really a good way to go. I thought that was the way to create a balanced life, but it ends up with, yeah, I have a balanced life right now, but I didn't make any great progress either. And it wasn't until a couple of months ago where I did things a little bit more different. I walked up the stairs one day and noticed I was tired, so I signed up for a marathon, trained for the marathon, went all in on that. So my biggest priority for the last 18 weeks was this marathon. And I made so much progress because I was only focused on this one thing. Yes, I did some things on the side. I made still YouTube videos. I was still social and all that kind of things, but was just the bare minimum to still keep the progress that I made. And I was giving all the rest of my energy on training for the marathon. Honestly, that was the first thing I gave all my energy to. The rest of the day I spent on doing all the other things. But let's say I gave 50% of all my time in a day towards training for the marathon, doing all the recovery things and all that kind of things. And the other 50% were spread out on my physique, still holding my physique, business, still making YouTube videos, school, social life, all that kind of things. And when I was giving the most amount of my energy on this one singular goal, I made so much progress that was unbelievable. I didn't think it was possible to make this much progress in one area, to be honest. And that's when I realized that I was doing things wrong. As I said in the beginning of this video, my biggest mistake was that I was always trying to improve everywhere to create a balanced life. But the fact is that then you make such little progress in all the different areas of life that when you start to focus on one area of life for a while, that you make a lot more progress in that. And then the next time you can make progress in another area. So eventually, when the circle is back around again, that you've improved everywhere. And I realized that you create a balanced life, a successful life by a completely successful life, like for real, not only the money part, but like your dream life. You create your dream life by having really specific purposes in life. So right now I'm focused on money, so that's gonna go up. And then next time I might be focused on social life, so then that is improved, so that's close to my dream life. You create your dream life by focusing on specific aspects of what you want to achieve, and not by trying to improve everywhere at the same time. That was my biggest self-improvement problem. So look in your life right now, because I want you to fix this for yourself. Are you focused on a couple of goals, maybe one or two? Or are you trying to improve everywhere? And if you're trying to improve everywhere, look at the two biggest problems in your life and focus on that for a while. And I promise you that you will notice a lot more improvements that you have made already. And I hope this helps a lot with your self-improvement journey and with achieving your dream life. I see you guys in the next one. Later.